Welcome back. In this part, we're going to be doing the rounds, but at the same time looking for Millium. She's around somewhere, and we need to give her the notebook, so we brought along Eustace and Mango. Where are these trophies anyway? Can we interact? No. Ah, that's disappointing. Where could Millium have run off to? She's probably just completely caught up in the excitement. Best of luck finding her, though. Just leave it to me. Reliable Oreen. Hopefully there's nothing as hard as finding Millium on the agenda tomorrow. It depends how hard is it. It all depends how hard it is to find Millium, really. Whether or not it would be harder. I stumbled across a note entitled The 7 Mysteries of Thors Military Academy. While I was cleaning. Yes, did you? Makes you wonder, who could have left it here? There's a rather ominous air about it, doesn't not? Even stranger, its contents differ from the 7 mysteries I'm familiar with. How intriguing. Again, want to keep an eye on her because she's just suspicious. You looking for Fidelio? He's gone home for the summer. It's my job to take care of the club while he's away. Alright, I think it's about time to head into town. Can't waste the opportunity to take some pics of girls enjoying their summer break, right? Oh god damn it, Rex, like the second he's away, you're like, oh hell, not gonna tell me off and find what I'm doing. Oh god damn it. I'm technically a noble, but nobody's ever asked me to go home for the summer. Not that there'd be any point anyway. My dad's always off on his fishing trips and my brother's still over in Crossbell. So I might as well stay here. My family was always more concerned with making sure I could fish than making sure I could act like a noble. Not that there's a huge surprise. The Lakelord family's motto is just, one should devote their life to fishing. You know, for some reason, I don't like their motto. And don't worry about me. I'll be getting in as much practice as I can before our match with the upper class chess club. You focus on searching for your friend in the meantime, Mango. Will do. You're searching for one of the new Class VII students. Wait, are you talking about Crow? Has your burning hot passion toward him finally led you to chase him down, Reen? Yeah, we're looking for Millium, not Crow. You're telling me Crow's a first year now? I told him, man. I said Crow. You need to put more effort in at school, or there'll be trouble. But given how much time I spend looking at horse racing magazines of him, maybe I was sending him mixed messages? Hope it's not my fault that he ended up losing a year like that. Toa's gonna kill me if it is. Come on, Toe, wouldn't harm a fly. My son works over in Heimdall. I know, we met him. So the terrorist attack had me pretty shaken. Still, he's alright. So that's all that really matters. It's terrifying to think that something like that happened so close to the Imperial Palace. I was pretty shaken when I heard about the terrorist attack, but at least my son stayed safe. I don't think I'll rest easy until they find the people behind it, though. I guess all the second years are thinking about what they want to do after they graduate. What will I be doing this time next year? I feel like I'm the only person in the club without a clear-cut goal, and that they're out to achieve. What will I be doing this time next year? Oh, mate. I ended up going back home during the summer break. It was great to see my mum and little siblings. They're all happy and healthy too. I want to make life for them as easy as possible. It's about time I decide what I want to do with mine. The swimming club seems to have found its groove. I think it's time I do the same. If I could decide what I want to do in my life, it'd make things easier for my family. That Crow Armbrust really is a fool. I have no idea what Toa and Angelica see in him, I really don't. He's a good friend. I can't believe Crow has to repeat a year. I never saw that coming. But now that I think of it, I do remember a period of time where he skipped most of his classes last year, so... yeah, probably not a good idea to do that, Crow. I bet the noble students are kicking back, relaxing in their giant mansions with cold drinks in their hands right now. Meanwhile, us commoners are all slaving away in this heat. Oh, the more I think about it, the madder I get. Hello, male student. Male student. Ah, if it wasn't for iced tea and other frosty beverages, I'd probably collapse on my way home. I don't know how everyone in these sports clubs can run around in this heat. I really don't. It's hard to believe that there was a terrorist attack in Heimdall. I won't forget the name Imperial Liberation Front anytime soon. Not while my son is over there. Bunch of trouble-making lowlives. I hope they're arrested soon. Sounds like the capital was in chaos. Bunch of trouble-making lowlives, hope they're arrested soon. I can't believe that terrorist showed up in Heimdall of all places. The capital isn't terribly far from here either. Sends chills down your spine, doesn't it? Can't imagine there's anything worth attacking here in Trista, though. Even so, it's disturbing to think how close the terrorists were. Instructor Thomas recommended that I read a few history books, and I'm not just going to ignore a teacher's advice. Believe it or not, I'm really enjoying them. It's interesting to read about all the struggles people used to go through. Still, have the summer festival food stalls on your mind? Nah, that's not it. I've been having my dad at the Grand Market for years now, so food stalls are like one of the things I live for. So now I'm just like, I want to set one up now. First multiple jobs, now a food stall. You never can tell what you'll do next, can you? Ah, no. Completely forgot. I actually love food stalls even more than I love working. Right, next up, give me 20 lateral steps. You'll be giving me 10 more if you go over our target time, got it? Yes, Mom. Emily certainly does not hold back when it comes to training. But if I can surpass Elisa, then I should do whatever it takes. Give her some fresh milk. She seems so happy. Maybe I'll bring her some more another time. Meow. I haven't done this in forever. Onward, mighty steed. Full speed ahead. Stop touching me there. That voice couldn't mean anything but trouble. Oh, hey everybody. What in the world are you up to? It's been so long since we went horse riding in Nord. I thought I'd give it another shot. This is so fun. It's totally different than flying around on Lemmy. Could someone please control this girl? I'm really not confident enough to ride with someone else yet. Get off. Now. You won't get any sympathy from me if you hurt yourself. Why'd you have to be so stubborn, Eustace? You must get that from your dad. I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. And how would you know what my father's personality is like to begin with? Wow, Millium even managed to throw Eustace for a loop there. Who cares? I'm on the horse now. Time to ride. To the highway! Hey-yo! Apparently, horsey, away! Hi-yo. You can't just grab the reins like that. And they're gone. Let's go! Oh dear. Ah, and such. Millium, wait! So began Millium's horseback adventures. She took off without the slightest concern for the worried soul she left behind. After riding around with the terrified Paula for what seemed like an eternity, she finally came to a stop. Oh, thank Hades. That was the best. We should totally do it again sometime. Are you okay? I'm still breathing. Somehow. What a foolish child. Good grief, she's just a ball of energy. Hopefully she'll slow down by the time we catch up to her. Time to start looking again. Oh dear. So that's the new Class 7 student, huh? She's a bit wild, to say the least. Guess she's a perfect match for Eustace, though. I could do without the commentary. Alright, sorry. There are new students in Class 7. I smell new material. You might get to hear all about it on the next oven time. It's hard to go to this school and not know Crow, but I've seen that tiny girl before. Maybe it's time to do a bit of research. Before? Sorry, but I haven't seen anyone like that around. I mean, there's a red exclamation behind us, but okay. Mainly because I've been plotting another prank to pull on my dear sister. Oh, fair enough, Vivi. A transfer student from Class VII. Can't say I've seen anyone like that. Or rather, I was too busy talking to Vivi to notice anyone. So I couldn't help you. Haven't seen Millium anywhere. She's probably running around trying to see everything. I decided not to go home for summer vacation. I just couldn't bring myself to leave all of the flowers behind after all. These flowers are really coming into their own now too. I was going to check on that. These flowers are growing quite nicely. How could I go home at a time like this? Like, can I interact with the flowers? I want to interact with them. The stems of these flowers are growing larger. Aww, it's like they're finally growing. Yay! Well done, Fee. Right, so there's a red exclamation in here somewhere. Over there. Let's get that first, I feel. Wow, look at all the water. That's gotta be refreshing. I kinda want to take a dip. Phew, we finally found you. Oh, hey Reen. Hey, do you know if I get to take swimming lessons while I'm here? I mean, we've had some before, so I'd say, yeah, that's pretty much a guarantee. I can't think of a reason why you wouldn't. Has Instructor Sarah given you your school swimsuit yet? Nah, all I got today was my uniform. That's a uniform? She told me I'd get it tomorrow. I can't wait though. I wish I could go swimming right now. You don't know what the word lesson means, do you? You guys think too much. No. Besides, all this ball talk really makes me want to go for a swim. No. Oh, I know. No. Like, Millium? Ta-da! I mean, I guess that works. Dear, oh dear. I can wear this. It's totally waterproof and dries in no time. Now it's no problem if I get wet. Are you serious? On your mark, get set, go! Millium, are you okay? Expecting just giggles. That was way too fun. Hop on in. Water's nice and cool. She just doesn't care, does she? I don't think the world's ready for this level of idiocy. At the very least, I'm not. We should go get her. Huh? Where'd Millium go? She timed her escape perfectly. She was headed toward the girls' locker room, so you probably just missed her. She must have run because she didn't want us to haul her back to the dorm. What a headache. We better get moving. Dear, oh dear. Well, that was unexpected. I never would have imagined someone would dive into the pool from there. Class 7's new girl certainly isn't your average student. My word. Her vim and vigor know no bounds. One wouldn't be wrong to suspect her as the human incarnation of curiosity. With Patrick gone, I've got the chance to close the skill gap between us. He's gonna be in for a shock next time we face off. Oh yeah, I heard that the Wind Orchestra will be holding a concert. Bridget's going to be one of the performers too, so naturally, I really want to go and watch. Naturally. Look, Alan, your natural strength's your greatest asset. Patrick makes up for his lack of it with multiple strikes. If you want to beat him, you gotta find the right moment and take him out in one big powerful strike. Do it like I taught you and things will work out just fine. Got it. Patrick showed up at every single practice since Friedel destroyed him last month. But Alan's not looking too shabby himself. He might even catch up to Patrick before too long. At first, I was planning on going home like the rest of the upper class students. But then I remembered how bored I got when I did that last year. I guess I'm more suited to staying behind and spending some quality fencing time with the other club members. I got bored pretty quickly when I went home last year. I guess I'd rather spend my break with a sword in my hand. Wow, so this is the orbital bike everyone was talking about. I want to try it. It'll need some more fine-tuning before you'll be able to do that. You do have the option of riding alongside me, however. I'm always willing to take cute little ladies like you for a ride. Really? Kinda want to have a race, though. Want to see if Lammy's faster than your bike? I don't know what this Lammy is. But it takes some guts to challenge me to a race. Now I'm really starting to take a liking to you. It didn't take long for those two to hit it off. Well, both of them know what they're doing when it comes to taking care of the others. Yeah. Oh, hey there, what's up? Truth is, Bryn explained to George the instructor said I asked them to drag Millium back to the dorms. Boo. You guys are too persistent. I'm not gonna let you catch me, though. Our race is gonna have to wait. Very well. I look forward to seeing you around again. For sure. Catch you later. Don't just let her leave. Why did you just let her leave? Wait up, Millium. And off she goes. You could have at least pretended to try and catch her, Angelica. Look, I saw you three just stood there as she walked past you. You did. Reen, sweetie, surely you've realized that I'll always side with my lovely ladies. Have to say, though, she's even more peculiar than I'd heard. Yeah. I'd really like to see this Lammy she keeps talking about, too. Tell her that she's always welcome here for us, will you? Alright, if we ever catch her, I might just let her pass us again. Okay, let's go search somewhere else. I don't think you three are even bothered about actually catching her. Oh my, what a cutie she was. I'd welcome her into my harem with open arms. Actually, wait. I suppose that'd be a criminal offense. Yeah, maybe. Do you ever try thinking about what you're going to say before you say it? Reen on point there. Not to worry, I'm a proper law-abiding citizen. Besides, waiting for a young bud to ripen and burst into bloom rarely waters my garden. Whoa! Well, I'd love to stay and chat, but this conversation has been thoroughly distressing. Yeah? What the hell, Angie? Oh, so that was Millium. Well, let her know that she can stop by whenever she wants. Next time, I'll be sure to have some snacks to spare. I don't mind seeing this Lammy for myself either. Think she'd mind if I took it apart? I mean for the sake of engineering. Millium really is like a Pandora's box. Hope you're getting my hints, by the way. I did this before. Hopefully you understand what I meant by that. How strange. Millium's documents list her home address as private. Well, I doubt she's involved in anything shady. Probably. It's hard to imagine why she would hold that information, given how young she is. But I can't imagine that she'd be involved in anything shady, at least. I hear tell that you got yourself invited to Valflame Palace last month. Now that's an achievement right there. Anyone who's ever voiced their doubts about Class 7 is probably eating their words right about now. What's more, I've heard you've found yourself some new members. Looks like everything is coming up Class 7. Well, you've earned it. Just keep it up, you hear? Thanks, we will. Or will we? Saving the princess and getting invited to Valflame Palace? That's just downright heroic. Anyone who doubted Class 7 is probably having a change of heart right about now. Reen Schwarzer. It seems as though you've been working very hard on your field studies, and even harder when you help the student council. I can hardly imagine how many people you've helped tackle their problems, all while showing compassion and honor. As an instructor here at Thors, you could not have made me prouder. That's very kind of you. But I'm not sure I've done anything someone else in my shoes wouldn't have. To be honest, I'd say the people I've helped have let me develop as a person. So it's anything but a chore. The more you talk, the more right I know I am. I hereby present you with the Medal of Compassion. Oh. Miss Herschel won this last year, so you know you're in good company. But this is far from a formal award ceremony. I do hope you'll accept. Even so, this is quite an honor. Of course I'll accept. Thank you very much. Having the ability and the will to help others is a precious thing. I hope that you continue to do so as you grow older. Oh. I believe the terrorists showed up in Heimdall. It's lucky that so few people were injured. It's a shame that we live in a world in which such unnecessary violence is so prevalent. Situations like this just make you realize how foolish people can be sometimes. It's been a month already, but the capital is still in a state of unrest. Although I can't say I blame them. Female student. No better place to skip class than the infirmary. Female student. Female student. The wind orchestra will be holding a performance at the chapel in town tomorrow. I am handing out flowers in hopes that everyone will come along to see it. Please come along if you have the time to read. There's only one more day left until the wind orchestra's performance. I'm starting to feel rather nervous about it. Please come along if you have the time to read. If I have the time, you know. Would you be interested in seeing our performance too, Instructor Makarov? You wouldn't believe how much effort Mint's been putting into her practice. Oh, I believe it. It's hard to... Not to when you can hear her flute all the way over in the faculty lounge. Sounds like someone strangling a cat. Just thinking about it is giving me a headache. Are you alright, Instructor? Hard to believe that Mint's really going to perform in a concert. It's kind of a pain, but I probably have to go. I'm supposed to be looking after her after all. I'll leave tracking down Millium to you. Time to show us what you've got, Mr. Awesome Leader of Class VII. I don't know why you keep insisting on calling me that. Well, I'll do my best to find her. Spoken like a true leader. Mr. I'm not the leader. The last thing I want is an earful from the Vice Principal if she turns the Academy upside down again. Maybe you want to take a second look at your priorities there. Instructor Nehart's been even busier than usual lately. He leaves immediately after his classes are done and seems to be contacting someone on a regular basis. Could it be? Does Instructor Neidhart have a secret girlfriend? Instructor Neidhart has already gone home for the day. Maybe he really does have a secret girlfriend. I am beside myself to know that we have a student who is in danger of being held back. That crow Ambrose is a disgrace. This is why the lower class are nothing but a liability. Does he not realize that these are the types of things which hurt the Academy's reputation? Be sure to inform him that we made a special exception for him once and only once. He's all out of chances. Can only hope that we never find ourselves in this situation again. Be sure that you don't let him corrupt you. Chancellor Osborne was always known to be the bold type during his time in the military. However, he seems to have become even more coercive after becoming a politician. Now the terrorists have begun to pop up, I am sure that he won't hesitate to enforce some strict countermeasures too. I can only hope that no innocents get caught up in it all. Did mention that Principal Van Dyke was his former superior, didn't he? But what caused him to leave the military and become a politician? Chancellor Osborne seems to become even more... Really, guys? Really? Millium hasn't shown up here yet. But if she did, I'd be able to tell that she was here almost instantly. Yes. Yes, maybe you should actually do some, like, you know these flowers, guys? Maybe paint them. Just an idea. I've been in top form lately. I might have been in a slump last month, but now I'm back and better than ever. I'll use this momentum to craft some of my greatest work yet. I mean, that's been at that stage forever. Are you just making the same thing over and over again and hoping people won't notice? Tomorrow's a free day and the art club is closed. Sounds like the perfect recipe for an all-nighter. I use this momentum to craft some of my greatest work yet. It sure is quiet around the academy when the nobles are away. But I'm so jealous. I wish the rest of us could go home for a month. I'd be able to beg my parents to take me shopping all the time. Oh dear. The nobles are all so lucky. I haven't been to my local shops in forever. I miss all of them. Margarita has gone back home for summer vacation. Never realized just how quiet this club is without her. It'll be so nice to get some new members. Given that it's already August, though, it's rather unlikely. My father was persistent in his attempts to convince me to return home. He said that as the daughter of Count Alpheim, I have duties to attend to. I, in turn, explained to him that as an instructor, my highest priority is my devotion to my students. Probably won't be able to be quite so selfish once I marry. Wait a minute. The Alpheim family is one of the best-known families in the Sutherland province. Guess Instructor Mary has more to worry about than I thought. Between teaching classes and acting as an advisor for 3 clubs, there's simply no time for me to return home. The wind orchestra is performing tomorrow too. The life of an instructor is a fulfilling one indeed. Oh dear, Hebel. A girl, I'm afraid I haven't seen her around here. We're really focused on practice right now, and a distraction like that definitely wouldn't have caught our attention. Yeah, Millium would definitely catch her attention. I don't think she's been here yet. Where did she run off to? It's a bit scary that we're gonna have to play without Hebel. But even so, I want to give him a performance he can be proud of. If Hebel can't play, there's only one thing we can do. Put on a show that'll blow his socks off. No, you don't want to blow anything up about Hebel. He just hurt his arm, so you know. We'll be setting up a piano in the church on the day of the concert. This is going to be a fantastic concert. Everyone's been practicing really hard. I'm hoping all of our hard work will shine through in our performance. But more importantly, I hope everyone enjoys it. Oh, well that's the correct approach there, isn't it really? It's like, you'll probably have a better performance as a result of that, so... Can't speak to you for... There we go. I feel like Millium just can't contain how excited she is to be here. I don't see any issues with letting her explore, as long as she doesn't get into too much trouble. I heard Millium's gone missing. Ah, what a handful. Hope she's safe at least. Nowhere to run now, unless you can fly away somehow.
Wowee! There's so much cool stuff here! So this is Thors Military Academy, huh? I think I'm gonna like it here. Ooh, I wonder what the view from the rooftop's like. Huh?
The Old Schoolhouse. I should have guessed you'd be here. Hi guys! Did you come looking for me again? Don't give me that hiya guys. Seriously, you've had us running all over the campus looking for you. How about you stop playing around and come back to the dormitory? Sure thing. After the chase you led us on, you're just giving up that easy. Well, I've seen enough for one day. Tomorrow's a free day, so that's when I can really start exploring. Did nothing we just say register with her? Ah, she's sure a lively girl. Yeah, let's put it like that. Alright, let's get her back to the dorm before she changes her mind. Agreed. May also want to consider a leash. Jeez. Wowzers, that was so much fun. This town's got a nice feel to it too. I think I'm gonna like it here. Oh, I wonder where I should go tomorrow. Well, I'm glad someone's having fun. Then maybe you could spare a thought for the people who've been running all over the school grounds looking for you. Yeah. Oh yeah, we should exchange AUKUS numbers, Millium. We need to be able to reach you quickly if there's ever an emergency. Sure thing. My number is, exchange numbers with Millium. Tell everyone else when you get back to the dorms, okay? I suppose. Yay. Oh yeah, I should try calling Lecter and Claire later. I bet they'll be surprised. She really does seem like a typical 13-year-old girl. For the most part. I must admit, it makes for quite the effective charade. So, what's that mechanical thing that's usually trailing along behind you? Huh? You mean Lemmy? He's right here. What? Coming out. Hello, I was just in the pocket dimension. What? Millium, don't call him out here or you'll... Whoa. What's that? It's like a huge silver doll. This is so cool. Is it yours? Awesome. He sure is, isn't he? Cool, I suppose. Can't imagine the intelligence division would approve of this. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. Taking care of Millium. If she's going to be living at the academy, I need to find some way to drill some common sense into her. Maybe with an actual drill. Eventually we were able to pull the kids away and convince them to go back to their homes. And after forcing Millium to hide out of Getlem again, we made the trek back to the dormitory, sighing all the way.
Hey guys, welcome back.
In the previous part.
Welcome back, everyone.
Just been making myself at home here.
Crow? What are you doing in our class's dormitory?
Well, I am a member of Class 7 now, so I've been given the go-ahead to move into this dorm now.
What? That seems rather abrupt.
But man, Sharon sure makes some amazing coffee.
It's at least palatable, you know.
If I'd had a cup of that, I would have been banging down the door to join Class 7 months ago.
You flatter me, Master Crow. Would you like me to bring some of the cakes I baked earlier as well?
Oh, delightful.
Do you even need to ask? Anyway, sorry it kind of came out of nowhere, but it's good to be here.
Looks like he's already made himself at home.
So you're gonna be living here too, huh?
Yep, us newcomers have to stick together, right? I just finished hauling all my stuff over from my old dorm. Looks like I ended up in the room right across from yours, Reen.
I see. I can already see things getting a lot more lively around here.
Oh, yes.
Whew, man, moving all those things really tired me out. I was hoping I could just stow all my junk in my old room, but Toa wouldn't let me.
I'm not sure why you'd expect her to allow it.
He must be pretty exhausted. Well, I suppose now's as good a time as any to officially welcome you to the Class 7 dormitory.
The pleasure's mine. And seriously, you don't have to make a big deal out of it. Come on, loosen up a little. We're classmates now. Just treat me like one of the gang and we're golden.
You sure about that? All right, one of the gang it is. Feels weird to think of you that way after all this time, though.
If you insist.
Well, don't strain yourself too hard there, Blondie.
I'll thank you to never call me that again.
Oh, and if you guys don't mind, I want to get in on the action when you explore the old schoolhouse tomorrow. Gotta get back in the groove with my Arcus again, after all.
Huh? A schoolhouse?
An old schoolhouse.
Who'd want to go to school on their day off?
Well, we've got this special schoolhouse here.
Reen explained the labyrinth beneath the old schoolhouse to Millium.
Whoa, really? That sounds kind of cool. I want to come too.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Because it's Millium.
Didn't I just get done telling you how dangerous it is?
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. As long as I've got Lammy, it'll be easy peasy. And if you didn't take me with you, I'd just break down the door and come after you.
If we left her behind, I'm afraid she might actually do it too.
All right. Have it your way. I'll be sure to let you and Crow know when I'm planning on heading into the old schoolhouse tomorrow. But don't just go wandering in there on your own without us, all right?
Yes, sir! Oh, I can't wait to see what it's like down there! So exciting! I might not even be able to sleep tonight!
It's a labyrinth full of monsters here, not a theme park.
Looks like I better give my pistols a little TLC tonight.
What's that? Some kind of oil? TLC oil? And that concludes my overview of the next field study schedule. How are things coming along on your end, Instructor Valestine? Well, I've contacted all of the relevant authorities, and I've also considered the group placement of our 2 transfer students. Excellent. Then let me ask you once more. Are you both certain that you're in favor of going forward with this? I do feel like it may be a bit early for them, but I see no reason not to. As students here, they're going to have to face it sooner or later. I'm in full support. Furthermore, I've already secured the Lieutenant General's permission to proceed. Very well then, we will continue as planned. This may be a difficult reality for the students of Class 7 to face, but I can only hope that grappling with it now will help guide them down the right path. Ooh. Chapter 5. Signs and Omens. Let's end this part here, and the next part we'll hang out in the dormitory. Seems about right. See you in the next part. Ta-ta for now!